No, 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 maybe no. Hat Picks. Hello and welcome to another episode of Steve's Hat Picks, where we take a look at the best from around the NHL over the past week, and we have a few staples. For example, Steve's Paddle Save Emporium. But this week, it is Steve's Milestone Emporium, because everyone hit one this week. Here's Brad Marchand hitting his 800th career NHL point in style.
And after that, all reaching. 5 goals on 8 previous penalty shots. Marchand scores, and the game is tied. 4 goals in 4 games for Brad Marchand, and his 800th career point.
Now watch the freeze right here. See, he gets the goaltender to bite. As a player coming in, that speed that Marchand had, that fake right there, as soon as you've got the goaltender leaning and down, now he loses his balance, and just a calm move. Brody looks on in angst.
Woo! Yeah, I got to watch this live. I saw it on the stream live on Watch Hockey Night in Canada with Steve Dangle. Marchand wanted it right away. His 9th career penalty shot, and he scores on Ilya Samsonov. The Bruins get a power play goal. At least I think a penalty shot counts as a power play goal. Can't remember the last time I ever saw that. What a nifty move. Oh boy. First thought was, that's disgusting. Second thought is the basketball equivalent of what happened to Ilya Samsonov there is he got put on skates, but he was already wearing them, so it was worse. In fact, it was so bad that he ended up being injured on that play and had to leave the game at intermission. Maybe don't give Marchand a penalty shot. He'll do worse than score. That's a hat pick. Next hat pick, Brad Marchand, 800th point. Sidney Crosby, 900th assist.
Cross ice, cancel. Russ goes down the middle. Back to Dumoulin with the shot, deflected off the glass. Bang for Crosby, right through and out the other side. Gensel looking for Russ, deflected in, score! We are tied at 2, Jake Gensel!
As this puck is rotated through the crease, Crosby chops it through. And then it's going to go off the stick of Matty Beniers. Go figure. Take a look. Beniers trying to prevent that pass from getting to Russ and knocks it behind his own netminder.
Crosby in his kitchen.
Was that anything particularly special? No, it was a secondary assist off a board pass. But it's also Sid the Kid, who is very not a kid anymore, getting his 900th career NHL assist, not point, assist against a team that didn't exist when his career started. Several teams did not exist when his career started. The Kraken didn't exist, the Golden Knights didn't exist, the Jets were still in Atlanta and in Phoenix. Well, the Jets were never really in Phoenix. I don't hear anyone calling them the Mississauga Maple Leafs. But why should you care about 900 career NHL assists? Crosby is just one of 20 players to ever hit 900 assists. And what's amazing is by the end of the season, he could be top 15. What's more amazing is when Crosby hits 963 assists, he'll still be 1,000 back of Gretzky. Never mind all that. Sidney, sir. That's a hat pick. Sid's been so great for so long that people have just completely forgotten. He's 18th in all-time NHL scoring right now. Alexander Ovechkin is tied, by the way, with the exact same amount of points. Sid versus Ovi was all the rave in 2005, and honestly, it might not have been hyped up enough. Speaking of Alexander Ovechkin, here he is breaking Gordie Howe's record. Have you heard of him? With his 787th goal with the Washington Capitals.
Mantha delicately on to Milano. Sonny's first game as a Cap. Point position, Mantha. Slap shot of the way, score! Alex Ovechkin, the Great 8, is number 1 with one team.
training staff 787. And here's the shot. Nice little setup. Move the puck D to D and into the wheelhouse. And there's that blocker side. I said it was hard to score on. I guess not for Ovi, because that shot's there before he even moves his blocker. A nice pass, a nice feed.
First of all, Alexander Ovechkin has 787 goals. Second of all, it looked like that, which, yeah, it's Alexander Ovechkin. Third of all, oh my goodness, those jerseys are perfect. And most importantly of all, the reason we're here, Ovechkin breaks Gordie Howe's record for most goals ever scored with one team. And he was mic'd up for the thing.
Yeah.
You know how disrespectful it is to the Coyotes that he was mic'd up? He knew he was gonna score. He's inevitable, like Thanos with a right-handed stick. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, we'll stay with Ovechkin to prove he's not just a goal scorer. Here he is with quite the assist.
And that just missed. Kuznetsov taps it back to Ovechkin. Nurse desperate to get back. Ovechkin says, one-timer score! And Kuznetsov celebrates his second power play goal tonight. It's 5-3.
With a nice drive up the ice, throws that pass across, and it misses his intended target. The Capitals come back the other way. What a pass by Ovechkin. Fends off the check. Darnell Nurse tracking back hard. And a little backhand through the legs. I mean, that's a beauty of a pass. And Kuznetsov.
You gotta feel for the Oilers, because you never in a million, billion, trillion years expect Ovi to pass that. And as if he does pass that, and he passes it not just between his own legs, but between the defenders as well. That is a tap-in for Kuznetsov. It's the bird thing. It hasn't been popular for a few years. It's the bird thing. It's a tap-in, and it's a hat pick. Staying with this same game, Connor McDavid. Oh, it only took a few hat picks till we got to him. Here he is, slicing through the Capitals like butter.
Did that with his back left instep there. Made it look easy. Nice and Barry. Draisaitl. McDavid heading down the seam. What a beautiful move, and he finishes! 2-1, Connor McDavid with his league-leading 13th.
McDavid and Draisaitl go to work. Excellent cycle here by the Oilers. And just continue to maintain possession. Eventually for McDavid, puts it into high gear. Great deke in tight. No chance to slow him down. Once he has that couple steps of speed for Dylan Strome here, you're taking a penalty if you dig in, if you grab. Still almost gets in there a little far with the stick. But
That's just, he's a human katana. Like, how are you supposed to stop that? I don't understand. I don't understand how the Oilers are one game above 500 when you have an actual cheat code. How good do you have to be where Draisaitl is the Robin of your team? McDavid is vengeance. There's another one. I keep the receipts. Oh, Sid versus Ovi. It's a media frenzy. And I remember reading all the comments. Connor McDavid. Oh, this YouTube channel is just Connor McDavid. Honestly, it could be if we wanted it to be. Do you know how well a YouTube channel would do if it was just Connor McDavid highlights? Who's not clicking on every single video? He's like if all the games between the Harlem Globetrotters and the Washington Generals counted. Connor McDavid is astonishing. It's Connor McDavid. Now, he is not the only player in the league to score beautiful goals. Here's Timo Meyer, who didn't score for a while to start the season, and then he did.
Let's see what they can do here on this power play opportunity. Against a penalty kill that head coach Dallas Eakins told us Cassie is a little bit of a problem for the Ducks right now. Meyer taken down, gets back up, shoots and scores!
Much pressure on them. You can see a poor gap there by Cam Fowler, and if this wasn't a goal, there was going to be a penalty for the tripping, but Timo Meyer just recognizes he pushed the puck into time and space, but right here gets right back up, and to know the time and space that he has. And
it's like he saw NHL 23 made it so that you can get knocked down but still play the puck, and he's like, I want to try that in real life, in an actual NHL game against an actual NHL goalie, and he scored. Preposterous, Timo Meyer. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, John Tavares. Thanos snaps Travis Sanheim out of existence.
We'll try and work it out again. Philadelphia making changes.
See, the goal has gone to the legs of the Flyers, too. That was good, hard, aggressive forecheck. they try to get back in the game.
Look at that move. Tavares in front. Scores! What a beauty! The captain, John Tavares.
Matthews makes the change. Right here, he just jumps on and does an excellent job. It's a one-on-one play. Cuts to the inside, back out, and then just sticks with it. Now that's a play that Sandstrom unable to get the poke check. Watch the quick hands. Takes it hard. Excellent toe save, but determined effort.
That's exactly what happened in the movies. Look at Sanheim. Look at Torts. I don't feel so good. And then he just turns into dust. Tavares with the windmill drives the net, and he does get stopped, but he buries the second attempt. It wouldn't be in here if he didn't score, but he did. And that's a hat pick. This next hat pick comes from the Colorado Avalanche and Columbus Blue Jackets, playing on the global tour there in Europe, in Finland to be specific. And you can tell that they've never heard of the paddle save emporium in Finland, because listen to the reaction after Georgiev makes this save.
That's taken away by Owen Power, trying to get it up and out of his own, could not do it. Jackets forced the turnover, bumped down in front, shot, save, rebound, cleared out of the crease. Oh my goodness! Was that a paddle save by Georgiev? This could be an icing call on the Avalanche, and it will be.
Best for the Avalanche by a mile. And you can see, watch the tic-tac-toe. Right over to Johnson and across, and he doesn't get a lot on it. He's got a lot of pressure on him. Sillinger does.
Is it just me, or did they have no idea what happened? I don't think I knew when I first saw it. This is a goalie down and out and underneath the foundation of the building and still somehow rising up out of it like a zombie and making the save with his paddle. The Avs and Blue Jackets didn't go all that way to not put on a show. That is unbelievable. That's a hat pick. Now this one was highly requested. We got to go to the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Those are two really strong teams. The Lightning wearing their reverse retro uniforms that A, look really good, and B, harken back to a time where the Lightning were not good at all. Sebastian Aho made it look so in the shootout.
All of his points this year, all 11, come away from PNC Arena. Let's see if he can get a shootout goal. Indicates the extra point. Aho slows it down. Back in. Oh! He scores! Andre Vasilevsky. Little faked out of his equipment there, and Aho sends Carolina home with the extra point.
He's getting an extra point. We're going to take one more look at it. Sebastian Aho, who comes in, stops, almost slows it down, backhand, forehand, and tucks it in. He sells the fake just enough, and Vasilevsky bites, and he can't get back in time with that 6'4" leg.
No. Maybe. No. The reason I said maybe is I was about to ask, what did Andre Vasilevsky ever do to you? And then I thought about the last, 5 years or so, and I went, all right, you might have a point. But Sebastian Aho making one of the best goalies in the world look rather ordinary. That's a hat pick. He had quite the week, too. The very next game, the very next night against the Buffalo Sabres, Aho had a hat trick and an assist for 4 points in a game. For our next hat pick, we go to the kid. We got Owen Power. And apparently his power is bringing things to the league that goalies have never seen before. Watch as he fakes out Casey DeSmith bad.
Pilot's pass. Olofsson's shot goes high over the net.
Missed it by that much.
Olofsson knocked it down. This pass out. Power winds and waits. Good look. They score! A beautiful dish from Power to Victor Olofsson. The 2-goal lead for the Penguins is gone.
Everyone in the building thought that Power was going to shoot that puck, including me. When he gets it here on this side, fake, and right off to the dot. Oh, what a play to lure the Pittsburgh Penguins towards him, and an easy one there for Olofsson.
I mean, what a fake.
Oh, my goodness.
We start this period gushing about the Letang pass on the Pittsburgh goal.
That is a dirty, completely sells the fake shot and just, that is hook, line, and sinker. Any of you play Red Dead Redemption, that is a special river lure. That is hook, line, and sinker. You, sir, are a fish, and that is a hat pick. Getting down to the final two hat picks now. The New Jersey Devils are a devilishly good wagon. But here they are in Edmonton, losing to Edmonton in the final minutes of the game. This is a problem until they score twice in 7 seconds.
Turned over. Ryan McLeod back on it for Edmonton, erased, and here come the Devils the other way. Miles Wood already with 2 goals tonight. To Tatar in the high slot. A drop for Graves to the net. A shot. Save Skinner. No, it rolled through him. Skinner had it, and it trickled 5-hole just far enough over the line. We're tied.
We've seen this a couple of times in this game. Get the zone. Graves kind of fans on this puck. There's nothing on it. That change-up fools Stuart Skinner. As he's fallen, little knuckler bouncer that finds its way through. Pinballs off of both pads and squeaks through past the goal line.
Oh, okay, that one could easily be in Dang. It's kind of a clunky entry from the Devils, but they stick with it, and I don't think I'm being unfair saying that puck should not go in. And then right off the face-off,
and he had it when he brought that right skate over. That's when it trickled free. A dart down the middle. Brett, wrist shot, score! And the Devils have their first lead of the night. 4-3. 2 goals in 7 seconds.
To start a season. That's the season this kid's having right now. Watch this. Stretch pass up the ice. He's sent in all alone through the middle. We talked about it in the first period. The Devils love to stretch the forwards up the ice. They had to weather a storm from Edmonton in the second, but in this third period, bang, tape to tape, bar in. 2 goals in 7 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's a dagger. You know, everyone in the building was like, oh no, now it's going to overtime. No. Very quickly it turns to, oh, they're not gonna get anything. Well, the Devils did. 2 points. That is a hat pick. But for our final hat pick, the New Jersey Devils are kind. They don't want the Oilers to be the only Western Canadian hockey team that they humiliate. This hat pick is a lot of little things leading up to a wide open goal. You'll see the highlight at the end, but pay attention to all the board work that the Devils do here.
That was blocked. Miles Wood with a shot. Didn't get what he wanted on it. Hamilton, sharp angle. Hamilton playing against his former team. 3 seasons with the Calgary Flames. Dougie Hamilton, now 29. Here's a shot and a goal as Nathan Bastian ties this one up.
Late. And it's all about down ice play, forechecking. And the Flames look tired here. They get running around 2 defensemen there going chase the puck behind the net. And when Mackey does that, there they go. 1, 2 behind the net. Woo, and that just leaves Sebastian wide open. No chance for Markstrom on that play. And just like that, we got a tie hockey game.
Do you think Daryl Sutter will enjoy that his team got outworked along the boards? I don't. Nathan Bastian on NHL ice wearing an NHL jersey. He's got a nameplate and everything, and no one sees him. That's a hat pick, though. What did you think of this week's edition of Steve's Hat Picks? Let me know in the comment box down below, but for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you liked this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Just take a gander at the all-time stats where Sid and Ovi line up. They're all-timers.